welcome back to my channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with a C, back at you with another video. But if you're new to my channel, you just happen to click on welcome. I try to do 1 to 2 videos a week. I do sit downs, reviews, reactions, vlogs. So if any of that interests you, make sure you check out the prior videos on my channel. And if you see anything you like before you leave, make sure you subscribe. So today, you guys, I'm actually going to be doing a wish list check-in. So I wanted to do my 2020 luxury as well as tech goal kind of wish list video. However, I thought it would be really good to kind of backtrack and look at the things that I talked about last year as far as wanting for this year, and kind of check in and see, check in with you guys and see what are the things that I actually did get and what are things that are still on my list and things that I really don't care about, and also things that I ended up getting that were on no wish list. So let's go ahead and talk about that, you guys. So I did go back and look at that video. I'll try to link it below when I do upload this video. But yeah, I did do a video last year. It was around the same time as well about my wish list for the upcoming year, essentially. And it's funny enough because today is actually October 31st and Halloween. I don't celebrate, but yeah, it is Halloween. And it's funny because a year ago today, you guys, I got into like a bad car accident and lost my vehicle and had to get a new vehicle. So yeah, that kind of messed up some things that I was talking about on my wish list. That messed up my plan. So you have to kind of readjust for life, things that do happen and that may kind of get in the midst of your plans for what you want. So yeah, I had to do a lot of readjusting this year to accommodate a new vehicle purchase, which I was not expecting when I filmed that video. But it was literally like, I think I uploaded that video when I looked at it today, October 27th. It was literally like, yeah, 4 days later, which again, today it's Halloween. It was a year ago today that I got into the bad car accident, which praise God, I'm still here. So that's the important thing. I lost the vehicle, but I was able to acquire another one. So anyway, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing, I'm actually wearing it. So I did actually get it off of my wish list. So the first thing that was on my wish list that I talked about in that video as far as a luxury item, and these aren't in any particular order, I'm just gonna go down my list. As far as like a luxury item / accessory, I was really wanting the Louis Vuitton Logomania rainbow scarf in the color navy, and you guys, I did get it. This is it right here. So it is a year later. It's a little worse for wear. But this is the scarf right here. And like I said, I'm wearing it. So this is what this gorgeous scarf looks like. So actually, when I filmed the video, I already had the scarf. I gotten it the earlier part of October of last year. And you guys, let me be real honest with you guys. The only thing that really excited me about fall and colder weather was pulling out this scarf again, to be honest, because I don't like the cold. I really don't like the cold at all. I like staying in warmer climates. I like warmer weather. But yeah, when I did actually acquire this scarf and I saw it last year on another YouTuber when I was looking at videos, I was super duper excited after I got it to wear it because it was around the fall time and winter time. This scarf has seen a lot of use, awesome purchase, worth every single penny. And yes, it will be seeing a lot of use in the upcoming season. So that's the first item. Check mark. I did get the Louis Vuitton Logomania scarf, rainbow scarf in the color navy. If you guys want a review on any of these items I'm talking about, like an individual review, make sure you comment below, let me know, and I can do that for you guys. But I absolutely love this scarf. Most complimented item, I think, in my luxury collection. And yeah, it's just a stunner. It just really, to me, kind of elevates as an accessory most outfits. So yes, that's the first one. The other one were Pandora charms that I talked about in the video, which I was able to acquire all the ones I talked about. The first one was the Eiffel Tower dangle charm. And I will show you that because I do have my bracelet. I had to find it a little bit earlier. But this is it right here. This is the Eiffel Tower dangle charm. My mother actually gifted this to me for Christmas last year, so I was able to actually get that one. The other one was the Faith cross charm, and it was like a cross on one side and then the word faith on the other. So it was like kind of a dual charm, and I do have that one. So this is it right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know if you see it better with my finger not in the way, but this is it right here. And so there's a cross on one side, and then if you turn it around to the other side, it is the word faith. So, and then in addition to that, I also did acquire another charm because I wanted my charm to be kind of even, but I'm actually finished now with this particular charm bracelet because I have all the charms that I want. So I did actually get 2 other charms to complete this bracelet. So the one right here is a charm that I bought last year. I did reveal it on my channel. It is a, what is it called? I think it's a sparkling dangle charm. And on the other side, it says the best is yet to come, which that was kind of my declaration for 2019. And so I had to get through a lot of bad stuff to get to the best, but we getting on to the best. So I did get that particular charm, and the last charm that I got, which was back in May or June, was this FSU charm, which FSU is my alma mater. I did go to Florida State University for both my bachelor's and my master's degree. So I did get this particular one. On the back, it just says Pandora, but yeah. So I did get those, was it 4 charms since I did that last video? So there were just 2 on my wish list, but I ended up getting 4. So I'm actually done with this bracelet. No more charms for me. I'm good, please. Thank you. So the other items that I did get and that I talked about on my wish list were from Lindy's. I did talk about Lindy's. She is a YouTuber here. And she also has a business where she makes little cute bag charms, and she also makes like necklaces, accessories, all of that. So 2 items that I did talk about, which I don't know if I have the actual official name of the items, but I'm just gonna describe them for you. But one that I was really wanting was the gray, it was like the gray and pink sweetheart pom-pom charm. And if I have a picture, I'll go ahead and insert it with all of these items as well, the ones that I don't have. So that was one that I was wanting to get, but I did later on change my mind. I did get a Lindy's bag charm, but it was not that particular one. I'm just gonna reach over, you guys, because I actually have the charm on another bag that I'm using. But this is the charm I actually ended up getting, which it is gray and pink, but it's different from the other pom-pom that I was wanting before. This is the, I don't know the official name of this one. I think it's like the, what is it? The heart, sparkling heart pom-pom, something like that. Y'all, I don't remember the name of this, but it does have like these Swarovski crystals right here. This is like a little patent leather heart. And she actually, I think, sells these hearts individually now, but this one has like the little gray patent leather on the back. It is a full pom-pom, gray, like gray and pink. And so that's what it looks like. It's very full. So yeah, I love this little charm. I wear it on a lot of my different bags. I just have it on my Louis Vuitton Empreinte Pochette Matisse that I'm wearing this week. So yeah, this is the one that I actually did get. I didn't get the other one, but I really, really do like this one. I just think it's very, it just sparkles. I like it. So that was the one that I ended up getting. The other item I wanted was a Camilla Love bag charm heart chain, and I did end up getting that one, and I have that one on another one of my bags. I'll just show you guys here. This is my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs mini backpack. I also wear that particular pom-pom on this backpack as well. I think you guys may have seen that in videos. But this is the Camilla Love charm right here. And was like the charm chain because, you know, it has 2 different hooks. And so there's one hook that connects to this zipper of my Palm Springs mini. And then the other hook connects to the actual zipper opening for, yeah, the bag. So I just let it dangle from here. Really, really love this particular charm. I will also put it on some of my other bags as well. So, yep, that is the other item. So I did acquire a pom-pom, even though not the one I originally wanted. Then I also required that, what is it called? The Camilla Love bag charm heart chain. I did acquire that one as well. I think I got those back in February. So that was all I was really wanting from Lindy's. I haven't purchased anything else. I don't think I'll purchase anything else right now. I'm really pleased with those 2 particular items, but I would highly recommend Lindy's if you want bag charms for your nicer bags or just for whatever bags that you have, or even for your keys. People do use them for that as well. If you like those particular charms, I feel like they're at a reasonable price point, being that she does hand make all of her items. So definitely check her out. I'll see if I can include the website below. So the other items that I got, and I actually don't have them right here with me to show you, but I'll insert pictures, you guys. I was talking about I wanted some hair products from Melanin Hair Care, who and the maker or the owner of Melanin Hair Care is Whitney, our beloved Whitney from YouTube, who is Natural 85. So I did get those particular items. I got the oil that she has, as well as the cream, the twisting cream, elongating twisting cream, I think is what it's called. So, and I actually have restocked on those items, so I definitely absolutely love them. I did do a review on those items a few months back, I think, on my channel. I twisted my hair with both of those products, using both of those products, so I still use them. They're my primary products. Highly, highly recommend those. They work awesome on my hair, which is like a type 4A, 4B, 4C, D, E, F, G. I don't know, but it's just very kinky hair is what I do know. So yeah, I absolutely love those items. Again, I'll probably insert a picture. I've gone through almost one of the elongating twist creams. So my mom sent me one of hers that she bought, because I think she bought two at once. But yeah, I've almost gone through the full container since February. And then I did go through a full container of the oil since February. So I bought like 2 or 3 more of those, because I use them for deep conditioning, as well as just to, you know, kind of add a little shine to my hair as well, maybe during the week. So definitely have used those quite a bit. So now we're going to get to the handbags, you guys, as far as the items that were on my wish list and things that are still on there, things that I got, things that weren't even on my wish list that I got anyway. So let's talk about those. The first one that I talked about that I really wanted to get was the Longchamp Le Pliage bag in the size large. So I didn't end up getting one of those. I actually do plan on getting one in the next few months, because I want to use that as a work bag for my new job that I did get. And I'll be talking about that in another video. I might do like a reveal or something, because you guys, I'm moving. And it's gonna be quite a move. So I'm gonna talk about that in another video. And that's kind of why my videos have been a little hit and miss a bit. But I'm gonna save that again for another video. But I do actually plan on getting the Longchamp Le Pliage bag as my primary work bag when I do move and when I start my new job. So yeah, I do plan on getting that in the next few months. We'll see. So yeah, that's one that, yes, definitely will be getting. Almost certain, 95% certain I will be getting that bag. So, but I don't have it right now, so I didn't end up getting that one this year. And so the other bag that I had on my wish list, which was the big ticket one, was the Chanel Jumbo double flap black in the caviar leather silver hardware. So I do have that here. I did purchase that last October, and I did just do a 1-year review on this bag. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do. But this is the bag here. I just have it in the dust bag because I'm not currently using it right now. But sorry, I have to take it all out and things. I actually, when I store it, I don't store it closed because of this zipper. I don't really want it to kind of indent on the leather, so I do kind of store it open. But this is the bag closed and all in its glory. So you can see it's still quite beautiful after 1 year of use. So yeah, this was a big ticket item. I did happen to get this one before the price increase last year, and as I understand it, Chanel has undergone another price increase either today or it starts tomorrow. I'm not 100% positive on that. So the classic flaps are going up again in price. I think like another $300-400, something like that. And like I said before, I did buy the bag for me at the particular time because I was not going to pay any more for it brand new than what the retail price was at the time. So yeah, the bag has gone through 2 price increases since I bought this. And so yeah, I definitely think long term it is going to be a good investment, especially if people keep buying Chanel Jumbos at the price that Chanel is charging. Even if I like sell this bag pre-loved, I probably could get my money back, if not almost close to retail or close to what I paid for it. And you know, again, as Chanel prices go up, of course, the pre-love market, those prices are affected by, you know, the actual retail prices, so they go up as well. So yeah, I think I could still make a good amount of money off of this bag, pre-loved. But this was a big ticket item. This is one of my favorite bags in my collection. Probably, yeah, the top two. One of the top two, I would say, in my collection. I absolutely love, love, love this bag. Used it quite a bit this year, like definitely going out, going to the movies, date night, all kind of stuff. I've used this bag a ton this year. So and I did talk about that in my review. So this was a big ticket item. Check, I did get it. And I did get this bag last October. So yep, that is one of the first bags that was on my list, and really the major one because of the cost of it. But that was the major one that was on my list, and I did end up getting it. So, and like I mentioned before, if I could go back again, I probably would get the bag pre-loved if I could have found it at a good price pre-loved, but at the time I could not find it at a good price pre-loved, so I did just go ahead and elect to do brand new. Will I be adding any more brand new, you know, from the boutique? Never say never, but right now that's definitely not the plan. The Chanel bags that I'm interested in are a little bit off the beaten path. I mean, I love the classic flap style, but I'm kind of looking at the style in other types of bags. We'll talk about that in my wish list video, but yeah, I don't have any plans to buy another classic flap. I mean, they just keep going up and up in price. If I did want to get another one, I would get it pre-loved, but right now I have no desire for another one. There's only one jumbo for me, one and only classic, and I'm really good with that right now. And then not to mention, like weeks after I bought this bag, because I did, again, like I said, buy this bag during Columbus Day weekend, I got into that bad accident. So my whole financial paradigm changed after I got, you know, after I bought this really expensive bag. So yeah, I don't plan on buying any more really expensive Chanel bags of that price point anyway, again, for quite a while. We'll see. But I just dropped my list, you guys, so I'm gonna have to bend over and pick it up real quick. All right, we're back. So that's the other item that was on my wish list from last year. I did get it, and I'm happy, very, very happy with it. The other one I don't have, I'll insert a picture though, and it was the Hermes Maestro bag in the color Sand. Really pretty bag. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube with this bag, use it for work, for meetings, all of that. I still really like the bag. I don't know if I want another bag. I don't know if I want a bag like that in that price point. It's about like $1,000, I would say. Well, I guess it depends on if you find good deals or whatever. It can be under $1,000. It's a very well-made bag. It is like made in Italy, Italian leather, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So it is a good bag for the price point, but I don't know. Like, to me, number one, the bag looks a bit heavy. I think people have said that in their reviews, that the bag is heavy by itself, and then when you put items in there, it can get very heavy. For the type of work that I do need to, like, I feel like a tote is kind of better for me, just so I can fit more items in. I usually have a laptop, which is heavy by itself, and other items. So I just don't think that the capacity of the Maestro would necessarily be enough for me. So that's the only reason why, like, I've kind of taken a step back from that bag, even though I can still appreciate that it's a beautiful bag, kind of gone in other directions. So right now, that's like off of my wish list. I don't think I'll be getting that one right now or in the near future. The other one that was on my wish list was the Hermes Evelyn bag in the PM size, and I think the color was gold. It was the same one that Lux Mommy has, but I'm over it. I'm over it, like, no, I'm good. I don't really care for that bag anymore. Not that I don't like the bag, but I don't think it would be useful for me where I am right now. So, and I don't think it really has a place in my collection as far as what I have and what I've acquired in the past year. So right now, that bag's off my wish list. I don't have a desire for it. I'm good. The next one is the Fendi Peekaboo in the extra light. Y'all, you know what's funny about this? Because I talked about this bag, and you know, I talked about last year, the Fendi Peekaboo is essentially like Chanel priceless if you go on the Fendi website, especially for the extra light. I actually have been researching this bag again because I'm actually interested in maybe pulling the trigger on a Fendi Peekaboo in the size extra light, which is I think the biggest size. I might be interested in the next 6 months in pulling the trigger on one. I really want to see one in the store though and actually see if it's for me a practical bag, because again, like I mentioned, I am moving and I do want like a kind of under the radar luxury bag for work. Now, you know, I don't think I'll be taking any of like my monogram or even Damier being like Louis Vuitton bags to work. Maybe Chanel. I don't know yet though. I really don't know, but I really like this particular bag. I saw one on Fashion File for a good price, y'all. I think it might still be on Fashion File because a lot of people are into those mini bags, and I got mini bags. I don't need any more right now. So I think it's very well priced. It's like over half of what it is, like over half discounted from what it is on the Fendi website. And so yeah, like, and it's in really good condition, almost brand new, that I saw on like Fashion File. I haven't looked on any other websites, but I really like Fashion File and I trust Fashion File. Even though they can be priced a little bit higher, still their stuff is really good quality. So I saw one on there, but I kind of want to see one in person to see if it would actually work as, you know, a work bag for the type of work that I do. So, but yeah, I am actually interested in this bag possibly in the next 6 months. So we will see. I have been looking at it quite a bit on Fashion File, the one that I did see. And I know that they said that they redesigned the Fendi Peekaboo Extra Light. So they took out, I think, the middle compartment, which is like the little kind of metal portion of the extra light. So it's a lot lighter. So for me, I'm kind of looking at two, you know, again, like I said, when I put my laptop and things in a particular bag, if the bag is already heavy, it's going to be even heavier. And this bag, you would have to buy a separate strap for because it doesn't come with like a longer strap. So yeah, I'm kind of looking at that one seriously again, given that I am going to be starting a new job in the near future. So we'll see if I actually get that one in the next 6 months or not. So that's pretty much it as far as the items that were on my wish list. Let me quickly show you the items that I actually did get this year. Some of them were on my wish list, some of them were not, and let me show you them in order. I've already showed you my Chanel Jumbo. That was the first one that I got, so I'm not going to show you that one again. I've already shown you, you know, you see it right here, my Louis Vuitton Logomania scarf in the rainbow design, because it does have all these beautiful colors on the back, and it's in the color navy. So I've worn this to death. You guys have seen this one. You've also seen all of these other bags, but I'm just gonna kind of briefly show you them again and run down the line with them. So after my Chanel Jumbo, I actually repurchased the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs mini backpack in the monogram. So I was really missing this bag. I was loving it, and yeah, I ended up getting it again, you guys. I'm told that they actually redesigned the Palm Springs mini backpack. So I actually probably am gonna check that out next week. And I might actually have them look at my bag and make sure that it's cool, because like the way they redesigned it, I think a lot of people are gonna like it. They essentially pushed it out a little bit further so the zipper is not under this like little lip right here, because when you zip it up, like the zipper is actually kind of under this lip. So when you keep going back and forth, what can happen is that it can cause peeling of this canvas here. So that's what a lot of complaints were that people had, and that's actually the issue that I had with my first Palm Springs mini backpack. But since now that they've pushed the zipper out a little bit further where it's not under this lip, I don't think it necessarily looks as cute, but you can't really tell if you just kind of look at it this way. It's only when it's zipped that you can tell that it's not underneath this lip. But I actually really like that design a lot. I want to probably actually go look next week and have them look at this one, and we'll see. We'll see. So if I actually end up getting like a replacement or anything like that happens in the near future, I'll definitely show you guys the new one and the differences with it if that happens, but I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, I did get this one back in January of this year. I've loved it. I loved it when I had it, missed it when it was gone, and I still love it. One of my most used bags in my collection, I would say. When I did that tag video as far as most used, I had this one as #1. Yeah, definitely very much used and loved. So I did get this one back in January. The next one that I got was this one right here. I did get that one from the Louis Vuitton store in Florida, actually, in Jacksonville, Florida, because they didn't have any here in South Carolina. So just want to mention that. This one right here I got from eBay. I don't remember where the seller was. I think maybe she was in New Jersey, but she had this little cutie. Some kind of way I got in my mind, I was really wanting a square mini. And I just was like, oh man, I don't know what it was back in March, April. I kept looking at square minis. I kept looking at videos, and then I happened to see a video talking about the vintage square minis. So I did, like, you know, do a search on eBay, Tradesy, Fashion File, all the works, all the pre-loved sites. And I happened to find this one originally on Tradesy, but then the seller was also on eBay, and she was able to lower the price of it for me. So on eBay. And so yeah, like, this was a really, really good deal. If you cannot tell, it is in the color navy. So I just had a vision of like wearing both of these together, like styling. I just have this sanitizer on the side. I need to take that off, but it was probably from the last time I used this bag and I couldn't fit everything that I wanted inside. But it is in really awesome condition. I did get it authenticated through realauthentication.com. So that is an option if you do look at a pre-loved bag and it doesn't have like the Chanel authenticity card. Even if it does, it's still good to get it authenticated because sometimes people fake those. So, you know, that is a tip. But it has this like little Mona Lisa pocket on the bag. It does have the flattened quilting, and this is in the lambskin. And this does come with, like, it is coated with 24 karat gold. And so that's the chain on the inside, has a really good capacity. And I think they said that these have a larger capacity than the newer ones. Newer ones are really cute, but I really love this one. I have used this to death since I got it in May. Very much loved and used. Don't regret it. Really good deal on this bag. So got that one. That one was nowhere on my wish list, but back in March, April, I just became square mini crazy and chose to go the pre-loved route. And well, because they don't have any in the store anyway, they're like a seasonal bag. So yeah, chose to go the pre-loved route and chose to go for the vintage ones because, and a lot of times, sometimes anyway, vintage isn't necessarily cheaper than than the newer ones, depending on what you're looking for vintage. But I happened to get a really good deal on that one, even though square minis are very popular, whether they're vintage or whether they're newer ones. They're very, very popular. So, and they're very expensive, but I happened to get a really, really good deal on a private seller for that particular one. So that was an awesome buy. And last but not least, I have this one right here, which you guys have seen in videos. I just love this bag so much because it goes with like everything. Like, I could wear this tonight with what I have, and the colors are so complimentary and they're like so fall-esque. But this is my Chanel Paris Salzburg mountain backpack in the size large, color burgundy, calfskin leather. So you guys, I unboxed this shortly before my trip to Italy last month. Yeah, it was last month. And yeah, I did get this one to take on my international travels. It exceeded my expectations as far as how the bag performed, and just being understated and just like holding everything that I really wanted. It's a very beautiful yet practical bag. And so it has this front zipper compartment, which is very useful. And so it's very big too. So I really like this front zipper compartment as well as all the hardware on here. It is the ruthenium hardware. And then this back pocket is a stunner, and it's really spacious as well. It's got the chain detail here. You can also, again, has the straps here to hold as a backpack. Absolutely, absolutely love this bag. This one came into my head probably like July. I was really wanting like a Urban Spirit backpack from Chanel. However, I didn't have no Urban Spirit backpack money. Let's be honest. We got to be honest about where we are, you guys. I did not have Urban Spirit backpack money, so I had to go with what I had. So I happened to see this one on Fashion File, And like, I literally got an email from Fashion File saying that this bag was available. I had just seen Shay Whitney, who's here on YouTube as well, unbox hers, which is a little bit smaller than this one. And I was like, oh man, I remember seeing the backpack and I was like, oh, it's a pretty backpack, but I didn't like, you know, put in my cart or anything like that. And then I saw her unbox and I was like, oh man, that's the same backpack I saw and I really liked, but I didn't like jump, you know, pull the trigger on that one. And probably maybe 2-3 weeks later, I got an email about this one, which is the larger size, which is what I was wanting. And I showed it to my best friend. She was like, oh my gosh, you have to get that one. It's so gorgeous. And it was a good price, a lot cheaper than a lot of the rest of the bags I've seen that are in this condition, as well as in this size. This was listed in very good condition through Fashion File, but I just think the condition actually is superb. A lot of years of life left in this bag. So yes, you guys, I got this one. I love this one. Definitely an awesome purchase, and probably my new international travel bag, especially when we're going internationally. But I do wear it around. I have worn it since I got back quite a bit as well. So absolutely love this bag. Great purchase. So again, you guys, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. I wanted to just kind of go do a walkthrough of things that I had talked about last year and show you what I actually got, as well as things that I got in addition to, you know, that were not on my wish list. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Again, you do that by hitting the red button below and hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future videos. Also, comment below, let me know what you guys liked or didn't like, or, you know, even if there are things that like you want me to do another video on as far as what I've shown you guys or talked about, let me know below. I can definitely do that. And also, guys, be on the lookout. I'm going to be doing part 2 of this video, which is actually going to be like my 2020 wish list, which is going to include some luxury, but also like tech items that I'm looking to upgrade to in the next year. As well as just general goals for 2020, given that I'm going to be starting a new job and moving to a new city. So I have different goals now, which we'll be talking about. And so anyway, guys, definitely be on the lookout for that. Thank you so very much for watching. I will see you guys in my very next video. Bye, guys.